Hello and welcome. I'm Anthony Hudson. Today we are at the Gabba. Wonderful weather for football. And with me is legend of the game, Gary Lyon.
Hi, Hutto. Today should be a great match. Even though this is an exhibition match, Hutto, we expect that both teams still want to win.
Well, today it's Brisbane versus West Coast. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. And here we go. It's Brisbane taking on West Coast. Yabby contests the hard ball. Gardner was taken high in the tackle.
Leave it on.
That kick covering some territory. Marks now and can send it back. Rotham goes with the kick. Marks in a bit of space. Looks to move it by foot. Takes a nice mark. A long driving kick. The loose ball crosses the boundary. Ball over the boundary line. Ball tossed back in. Won the hit out. Yabby collects it. Ball up close to the boundary. Slapped away. Keeps it alive. Under some pressure. Couldn't go on with it. Ball goes out. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
The ball spills to Zorko. Cameron dug out the loose ball. Finding the ball was Cameron. Yabby now heading to the bench for a break. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Taps it down. Scoops up the ball. 45 runs onto the field. Now we'll get a ball up. McInerney aims for his man on the ground. Slams it onto the boot. Birchall couldn't hang onto the ball. Brandon, hurried kick. Well collected on the bounce. Doesn't carry. And through from behind. The lead is now 1. Andrews looking for options now. Plays on. Moves the ball by foot. Archie marks it. Puts boot to ball. And the boundary line wins. Cameron coming off for a spell. Toss back into play. McInerney thrashes it. Great control there.
I'll have it.
McInerney guides it down. Does a 360 around the tackler. West Coast fans getting excited about that one. He acknowledges the crowd, and we have the first goal of the match. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Hands that ball to the opposition. He's got the football now. Payne gains possession. The loose ball scooped up. Off hands. Starcevic gets the loose ball. Uses it by foot. Picked up now. Lobs the handball. He can take off after that handball. Great mark. Opportunity now for 58. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through.
Leave it on.
He slams it towards goal. West Coast send one home. 58 celebrates with the fans. That's 2 in a row for the Eagles. West Coast getting out to an early lead.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We resume hostilities. Punches it clear. He has the ball. Gone in the tackle. All kinds of pressure being applied.
Coaches love to see that kind of tackling pressure.
Out of bounds in the pocket. Ball over the line. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
They can create from this. Goes by foot. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Rich moves it by hand. Andrews quickly onto the boot. Rotham drops the mark. Gets the loose ball.
My footy.
And we'll get a ball up. One down by McInerney. Dug out the loose ball. Slams it on the boot. He takes the mark. Elects to kick. Ainsworth wins the marking contest. Sinks the slipper into it. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Andrews getting a chance for a break. Umpire tosses it in. Won it down. He wins possession. Rushes with the kick. Edward takes a strong mark. It's a long kick. Zorko spills it. He heads for home. The kick towards goal. He's enjoying that goal. West Coast have 3 in a row. 19 points the difference. McInerney with the punch. Going for goal number 2. Kick on the way. Foley drives it home from a long way out. His kick has extended their lead. He's excited about that one. That's 4 in a row for West Coast. The margin is 25.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now.
Umpire ready to resume play. Guides it down. Neil going to be penalised here. Foley applying the pressure.
Big tackle.
He drives it. A race for the loose ball. Just gets a hand in. Bailey looks to work it from the turnover. Landed in his back on this occasion. Needs a bit of a rest. Archie, kick, goes inside the 50. Nice work from Cameron. 20 metres out.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Brisbane finds a way to get that one through. Congratulated by his teammates. That's the first goal for Brisbane.
West Coast are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Just put it on the boot. A big contested grab. Waterman climbs up from long range.
Move it on.
Going for goal number 1. Looks okay off the boot. Celebrating hard. Now they lead by 25.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
Back in the middle. McInerney farmed it down. Hacking it out of there. Rotham looks to get onto the football.
Let him up.
The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
He decides to go for home. Look at them celebrate that effort. Brisbane produced the margin. About to resume hostilities. McInerney got the tap.
My footy.
We'll have another ball up. Wins the ruck duel. Neil will be the recipient of the free. Got boot to ball. Gary, your thoughts on the first quarter?
West Coast should be happy with their lead, Hutto. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
Plenty of goals in the first quarter in what looks to be an exciting contest. Gary, does anything stand out in the stats?
West Coast have failed to get on top of the clearance, but it's how they can turn the ball over that is allowing them to score.
Thanks. Players ready to start the second quarter. Back in the middle to resume play. Big thump from McInerney. Kicks hurriedly. The ball ends up with Danaher. Going for goal number one. Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. Pretty happy with that one. Brisbane close the gap to 13. About to resume play. Clears the contest. Is in his possession. Cameron brushed off easily. Hipwood wins the foot race. Dishes it off. Finds his man. That's holding the ball. A big tackle there. Keeps it moving. The kick goes out on the full from Zorko. Kicks it out of the defensive 50. Big 8 determined to reach the ball. McCarthy fends off the tackle. He's got the footy in his hands. He celebrates hard after that. Brisbane now only trail by 7. The game is back underway.
West Coast have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Doing well to intercept that kick.
West Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
The ball rolls across the line. Ball back into play. Danaher gets onto the ball. He likes his chances from here. Hipwood celebrating hard. They are within a kick.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. McInerney with the hit. Danaher uses the ball. Difficult kick from here, even by his standards. A chance to put a second goal on the board. It's all level. Nelson deciding where to go with the kicking. Kicks it out of defence. Cox missed an opportunity to mark. He takes the shot. That goal is a cracker. Gets some reward for his efforts. Centre bounce. Thumped by Danaher. Cameron unable to lay the tackle. Gathered by Nelson. Chose to kick it. Off hands from 58. He looks like he needs a spell. Links with hands. Just gets it onto the boot. Good mark and looks to send it back. Moved on by Edwards. Easily takes the mark. Goes the long option. A chance to gather the ball. Gets a quick kick away. Finds a target. Big kick required from this distance. He bangs it through. That's the first goal of the day for Venables. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. We're all tied up now. We're back in the middle now. Thumps it clear. Applies a bump. Ball collected. Picks up the loose ball. Ball up calls. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Nelson did well to win that ball. Uses it now. And the ball rolls over the boundary. The boundary umpire will toss it back in. Thrown in now. Hammers it. Has it now. Cameron with the opportunity. But he's missed. The lead is now 1. Players move as they look to provide an option. A solid mark from 59. Just kicks it long. Ainsworth looking to track down the footy. Lyons just landed in his back. Winning the ball in the air was Archie. The distance might be just beyond him. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. That is a stunning goal. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Archie. Brisbane by 7 points. McInerney got a fist to it. He goes it alone. On its way. Summed it up. And he delivers perfectly. Neil getting the crowd involved. Brisbane have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 13. McInerney thumps it forward. Yabby with a penetrating handball. Hurried kick. Collects the loose ball. Zorko heads onto the ground. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Winning it was McInerney. 45 collects the loose ball.
Close pin. Thank you.
And now it's a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Picks it up. Cameron goes for it now. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. His teammates rush over. West Coast behind by 7. We're back in motion.
Brisbane are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here.
Does well to cut off the kick. Birchall drives the kick. Good body work to win the mark. Works it across the ground. Takes a strong mark.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Brisbane forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
It's going to be close. Nails the goal. He loved that one. West Coast have kicked back-to-back goals. West Coast now only trailed by 1.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal.
Back with another centre bounce. Thumped clear. Just gets the hands free. It's cut off by 59.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
Swats it. Clean from the half volley. Thrashes it. Put his body on the line. Neil gathers it now. He goes for broke. On its way. Smiles all round. Brisbane lead is now 7. About to resume play. Punched away with the ball now. Mops up the loose ball. Zorko earns a free kick.
Go.
A stab kick from Zorko. Berry runs after the ball. Yabby. Interesting handball. Holding the ball. 58 upended by Gardner.
Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Half-time arrives, Gary. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Brisbane have controlled the play well and deserve this lead at halftime.
Here's Gary to take a look at the key stats. Players back on the field to begin the second half here. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it.
Brisbane have been extremely well organised at the stoppages, and it sees them being able to win the ball from the clearance.
Ball up in the centre square.
It's a very tight game right now.
McInerney hurls it away. Takes possession. Neil with a chance for a third goal today. A time to celebrate. They get around him after that effort. The Lions 62, like the Eagles 49. Punched away, using every ounce of energy he has left. Can't take the mark. Danaher failing to get near it, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Ends up turning this ball over. McInerney on top of the ranking points.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
Receives the handball and takes off. They get around him after that effort. Brisbane have kicked the last 3 goals. 19 points the difference.
He did really well there and gets the reward. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. West Coast haven't been able to get the ball forward enough to score. They need to get some repeat entries inside 50 to generate some scoring.
Thrashes it. He gains possession.
No prior.
Now we've got a ball up. Hammers it. The loose ball picked up. Zorko is blowing hard after that effort. Quickly onto the boot. Spent that one before he earned it. Starcevic slams it onto the boot. Doing well with the mark. 65 metres out. Hipwood puts another one through. He's enjoying that goal. Brisbane lead West Coast by 25.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. The Eagles have been careful with their ball movement, taking plenty of uncontested marks and looking to find targets in space.
We're back in motion. McInerney thumped it clear. Clumsy tackle results in a free kick. Archie has resources out wide. Contests the hard ball. Lions turns a free. With a driving kick. They chase after the loose ball. Gathers it now. McCready dishes it off. Kicks hurriedly. Cox finding it in motion. Moves it by foot. Nelson dug it out. Can he put it through? The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Pretty happy with that one. West Coast behind by 19. We resume hostilities. Danaher just swats it away. Neil lobs the handball. Quick hands, and they could be away here. Puts it right through the middle. Gets his first. Look at them celebrate that effort. Brisbane lead by 25. 45 with a big fist on it. The ball mopped up. Used the hands and gives away the free. Kicks it long. Rayner hangs on to that one.
Brisbane have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Foley doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
Collected by Waterman. He drives it towards goal. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. He celebrates hard after that. The Eagles close the gap to 19. We're back in the middle now. 45 clears the contest. Gets on the end of this. Chips it towards half forward. Finds a bit of room to mark. 50 metres from home. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Wow! How good good was that? He's excited about that one. They are turning this game around. Thumped clear. He gets his hands on the footy. Neil won himself a free. Looks up with the kick. Big H wins the ball in the air.
Brisbane have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game if they're to stay on top.
Zorko got hands to it. Waterman looking for another goal here. His teammates rush over. Just 2 goals in it.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. West Coast are doing well to control the ball in the air. They are getting to the right spots to cut off opposition attacks. They just need to be more controlled from this point forward.
Swats it. And now Lions rushes with the kick. A strong pack mark. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 1. What a fantastic goal. McStay, love kicking that one. Brisbane with the ascendancy over West Coast, leading 86-73. McInerney won the hit out, putting his skills on display. Ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Ball up in the centre square. Clears the contest. Fighting hard was Cameron. Just gets it onto the boot. Brander takes it well.
Brisbane haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. Berry heading to the bench. The ball is coming back into play. 45 thumps it clear. Andrews gets the handball away. Neil read it best. Quick handball.
Let him up. Well.
It'll be a ball up. McInerney won the hit out. A chance for go Neil. Just put it on the boot. Drops the mark. Turned it over. Rich making his way onto the field. And now we'll have a ball up. Thumps it clear. 59 finds possession. Hacking it out of there. Cole controls this one. Hurried kick. Ainsworth couldn't snaffle it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Found a way to keep it alive. And the ball ends up over the line. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Thrown in now. McInerney thumped it clear. An impressive performance so far. This for a 4th goal. Neil couldn't be happier with that goal. That's 2 in a row for Brisbane. The margin is 19. Big thump from McInerney. Finds the loose ball.
Thank you, guys. I'll have it.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Didn't get low enough with the tackle. Hipwood with a chance if he can keep his cool. 50 metres out, almost directly in front here. Needs a bit of a rest. He gives it a ride. Looks okay off the boot. Hipwood enjoying that goal. Brisbane doing well at the moment. Back in the middle to resume play. Punches it clear. Using every ounce of energy he has. Virtual flew high, but didn't hold on. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match.
Let's 1/4 of footy to go.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
McInerney thumps it forward. Up for grabs for Gabby. Goes inside forward 50. Wins the race to the ball. Unsure of their next move. He gives away a free for in the back. A chance here to convert for West Coast. 50 metres out. Ainsworth looking a bit sluggish out there. Kick on the way. No issues with that drop punt. Smiles all round. Umpire ready to resume play. McInerney gets onto the ball. Picks up the loose ball. He might kick a goal. It's going to be close. Unbelievable. And they put it through. Neil gets another. That's 5 goals. That pushes the lead further out. He acknowledges the crowd.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. He did really well there and gets the reward. West Coast are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Centre bounce. Winning it was McInerney.
On footy.
There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
Hits him hard. Missed the target. Venables with the intercept. Payne coming onto the ground. Swats it. He wins possession. Gardner running off for a break. The ball is coming back into play. Clears the contest. Doing well was Edwards. Quickly onto the boot. Ends up turning it over. Slams it onto the boot. Dug out the loose ball. Finding the loose ball was Cole. Puts it on the boot. Marks all alone. Ainsworth gets a quick kick away. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Waterman there to mop up. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. He loved that one. We're back in the middle. Thumped clear. He's got the football now. McInerney sends the drop punt on its way for another goal. Puts his second on the board. This lead getting bigger now. Celebrating hard. Thrashes it. Scoops it up. He looks like he needs a spell. Hipwood needs to lift.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
McCarthy puts it into the 50. Doesn't take the mark. Gets a quick kick away. Coughed up by McInerney. Gathers it now. Gone! What a tackle! Great tackle!
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Finds this and marks well. Foley puts it on the boot. Cox presents and takes the mark. Decides to kick. Venables had it, lost it. Collecting high fives now after that goal.
Yes, Hutto.
Gets some reward for his efforts.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. That's a really good team goal. It's been a clearance game, and right now Brisbane are on top in that area.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. is in his possession. Lyons just gets the kick away. Bounce, works for Cameron. Sweeping handball. Here's Foley. Kicks hurriedly. The ball finds its way out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Releases it under pressure. Warden takes it strongly. West Coast would love to make the most of this opportunity. Distance won't be a problem from here. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. Congratulated by his teammates. West Coast have kicked the last 2 goals. West Coast reduced the margin.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back with another centre bounce. Punches it clear. He looks like he needs a spell. Bowling, applying physical pressure. The umpire will ball it up. Hammers it. Neil on the ball. Hacking it out of there. Payne controlled the difficult ball. He runs it over the line. The umpire will throw it back into play. Toss back into play. Punched away. Needs a bit of a rest. He blasts it through for another. Danaher loves that goal. Brisbane with a handy break. They lead West Coast 116-98.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. West Coast are creating plenty of chances from turnover. They just need to generate that into more scoring opportunities to be a big chance. The Lions are in front in the clearances, and it's allowing them to create pressure up the field and scoring opportunities.
False pin. Thank you.
What can you tell us, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Looks like the ball will be coming back. Not sure if he has the journey from here.
They're doing really well to chew some time off the clock here.
Witherden wins the ball in the air. Goes with the kick. McCready looks in need of a spell. Fantastic chase and tackle. Danaher hunting with authority.
Brilliant chase.
Good opportunity for Brisbane to put a goal through here. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Using every ounce of energy he has left. They are happy with that effort. 3 goals so far. Great stuff. Danaher enjoying that goal. Brisbane doing well at the moment. The game is back underway. McInerney hurls it away. Kick by Gabby. Cox takes the mark uncontested. He makes that kick count. Full price. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. West Coast behind by 18. About to resume hostilities.
Brisbane are winning the ball out of the clearance and are capitalising. It's much easier to score when you're always on the front foot.
Thumps it clear. 58, just put it on the boot. Just a minor. West Coast now only trailed by 17. Payne plays it to himself, sinks the slipper into it. Intercepts the ball very well. 45 metres out. He looks like he needs a spell. The kick towards goal. They get around him after that effort. West Coast could kick back-to-back goals. It's under 2 goals now.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Not long to go before the end of the match.
Brisbane are leading the inside 50s, and right now that's converting into scores.
Umpire ready to resume play. McInerney clears the contest. 45 with the ball. Turns it over there. Umpire calls for a throw-in. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and you can just sit back and enjoy it.
What a game, and what a comeback. It kept me biting my nails to the very last minute. Gary, what do you make of the result?
Brisbane adapted to the conditions better. Gave them the edge when they needed it most.
Final scores at 122 to 111. On behalf of Gary Lyon, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon.